G'day, Jason from Fisherman's Warehouse, Tackle World Marks Point, and have a look at this afternoon. This is what the weather's going to do this weekend. We're looking at north and northwest winds, 10 to 12 knots, and beautiful blue sky. And as you can see out here at the moment, Moon Island in the background, there's boats moving around, there's been some birds working, coming down into the marine rescue base here. We haven't seen a whale jumping out of the water. So things are looking fantastic for this weekend. If you're going to go offshore, this is going to be the place to be. There's a lot of guys going down to the Texas today, chasing kings, perch and snapper. So we're going to get some results of that late this afternoon in store, but the conditions look absolutely beautiful. The weather is permitting us to get wide this weekend, and we did tip on it last, that we're waiting for the opportunity to get over the edge and chase these yellowfin tuna. So tomorrow I'm definitely heading out, taking the boat for a run, which has been a long time in the making, I might add. So look, I look forward to getting out there. A couple of the lures that we're going to use tomorrow are the halcos. Now these halcos here are a 190 and a 220 max. The ability of these lures are that you can run them 30 or 40 metres back off the corners, and they stay about a metre below the surface. So we're hoping on this, probably put some skirts out and probably some of the Pro Fidgis as well, and just mix it up. There's a couple of guys out there today in 1,000 fathoms, haven't seen anything yet, but look, you've just got to keep pressing out there and having a bit of a crack. We will take a couple of cast rods, probably some Stellas, with 80 pound, 50 pound braid, and some of the stick baits that we're using at the moment. This is a Jackson, just for example, that if we do see some of these fish busting up, we can cast into them and hopefully have some success on spin gear, which are just absolutely fantastic. If you're going to stay inshore tomorrow, remember it's about a 2 o'clock high tide, Sunday a 3 o'clock high tide. There will be a tad more breeze on Sunday, but look, 25 degrees is the temperature. We're getting a spring furl on the tail end of winter. We really deserve it. But few bonito starting to poke around, but a lot of salmon. And all this week there's been salmon all through the back of the island here, out and around Moon, back up towards Redhead. And some of these schools have been a little bit wider. They're going to start to gather up now through August, September for the spawn. A few of the boys went up to Redhead today, trying to chase a few tailor. But my tip for tomorrow would be that afternoon tide. If you're going to stay inshore, 2 o'clock high, pick a reef out, put plenty of burley into the system and floating bait fish for snapper. I think you'll get a few nice reds. I know there's some beauties up at the bay and along our coast here down towards Moon Island, Birdie, certainly down towards Nora Head will still produce a lot of good fish. If you're going to stay in the estuary, Pulborough Island area and that deeper seems to be the pick. Again, deep water jigging, Samaki Vibes, Xerex and your soft plastics. Been some nice tailor flated and dew this week, and been a few reddies as well. You're going to need to move around for these tailor though, because some of the patches of fish are only around 35, or other patches fish are around 45. Just got to vary it. But look, all in all, it looks like a sensational weekend. I'll let you know how I go next week. We'll see you then.